Yo, what's good, guys? And my name is Hold My Hand. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a video on what Wuthering Waves looks like after basically 2 years of the game being out, and what your account should look like in terms of progression. If you've been, keeping up with the game at a decent amount and investing kind of properly into your teams and stuff or whatnot, and basically just, playing the game decently properly. So let's hop right into it. Okay, shameless little plug here, but I do have a Discord server now. So if you guys want account reviews, viewer pools, maybe one day when I start streaming, or TOA clears, maybe I'll do clears on the new Endgame that's gonna be coming out. I don't think I'll be doing Whipper and Waits clears. I think Whipper and Waits is kind of boring. But if you guys want to chat with me, ask questions, all the extra stuff, join my Discord in the description, and it's gonna be in every single video after this one. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna first start by showing you guys like all my character builds. I'm not gonna go through all the substats and stuff because that's gonna take way too long. So I'm just gonna show you guys like their overall stats and all this other stuff, their dupes, their weapons, skins or whatever. I don't really spend that much money on this game. I really only buy skins. So yeah, but let's do this. So first character, Wuthering. My Wuthering shares the healing set with my Verena, because I usually use Verena as a DPS, so this is just a set that I do run on my Verena whenever I am using her as a healer. And then we have the Furlova here, very nice Furlova build, and then we have her signature weapon, and then regular echo set, blah blah blah. We do have her E2, but it's not activated for you guys because I know E2 Furlova is a little broken, so we won't be doing that. Then we have Ciacca. Ciacca is very, very fun. I usually use her as a DPS also. So she's running this, her normal set, and then no dupes. And as you can see, we do have, first two characters do have signature weapons. And then we have our DPS Choyan. I also usually use him as a DPS. I don't know if you guys are seeing a pattern here. But yeah. We use him mainly as a DPS. I don't think I ever even ran bro as a support before. So yeah. We don't have his signature weapon though. And then we we have our support Augusta. Um yeah, that's like the only reason I even pulled this character. I didn't really care about Augusta that much, but I mean her animations are cool and everything. She like reminds me of freaking Melania from Elden Ring, but besides that, I only pulled her for her outro skill and made her a support, so she doesn't really get that much playtime unless she's using use as a support. And then we have our Zanny. So this is the first skin here. People don't like the skin, but me personally, I like the skin. Obviously, she could have better skins, but it is what it is. This Zendy build is pretty cracked. Her stuff, maxed out traces, and then we do have her E1. I got very lucky on that. I got it in a single pool. So far we have 4 characters actually with their signature weapons, and then we have our DPS Cantarella. Yeah, I hope you guys are starting to see a pattern here. We have our DPS Cantarella. Sometimes she gets used as a support, and I run her on like the little like coordinated attack set. But majority of the time when I am using her, she is being ran as a DPS. So yeah. Phoebe. Phoebe. Her set is always changing. Is her weapon too. This is a battle pass weapon, so I bought like 4 battle passes in total before, like in the beginning of the game. So yeah, you can count that up. Yeah, her sets usually change. She's not always on this set, so it really is what it is. But no dupes. So not any dupes on any characters besides for Lova so far. And we didn't have Phoebe's signature weapon. So that's 2 characters no signature weapons. And then we have Carlotta here. I almost said Kentarella. Carlotta here. She does have her signature weapon. Her build is pretty cracked. And she does also have her skin. So yep, normal build. And then no dupes, but her build is pretty fire. Okay, and then Camellia. Our Camellia build has not changed in time at all. So her build's been like this since 1.4. So yeah. It is still a pretty good build, so I didn't really bother changing it. It has like one of my craziest rolls. So yeah. And then we have the Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper build. Her build always changes too, because as you know, I do use a DPS Shorekeeper from time to time. So yeah, this is just her on her regular healing set build. And then this is my second character with dupes. So we have E2 Verlova and E2 Shorekeeper so far. So yeah, and then she does have her signature weapon. As you can see, every single character had their signature weapon except for Phoebe, Cho Yan, and I think that's it. Yeah, Phoebe and Cho Yan, I think that's all. And then we go here. Oh wait, I forgot about Zheng Liao. He's free. We don't use him anymore though. Chang Li, Chang Li, as you can see, we do have her skin too. We don't really use Chang Li that much anymore. She gets playtime from here and there, but as you can see, we don't have her signature weapon. So that's 3 characters I think in total that don't have their signature weapons. But she didn't really never even need her signature weapon, so I didn't even bother. Jin Shi, so I'm pretty sure this is the last skin. So yeah, I have all the skins. Oh, and then Sanhua skin. Sanhua skin was free, so yeah, I do have that one too. Jin Shi build is pretty good. Very, very nice build. I really love this build. I couldn't ask for a better one. Yin Lin gets playtime here and there when I do like for fun team comps, but like really she don't get that much playtime. She's not even on a good weapon right now, but it is what it is. She'll get playtime maybe sooner or later in the future. Caltraro, we don't use him. We don't use him. Jen Shin, we'll use her when she's max dupe, and we're gonna make her a DPS. I already have a DPS build for her, but she just doesn't get used yet as of now. Verena. So Verena is mostly used for farming and stuff, but yeah, I mainly use her as a DPS sometimes. So she's on her DPS set right now, so this is what she looks like normally. So yeah, that's what her DPS build looks normal, and then whatever the freak pooling has on. So yeah, then we have Lumine. So we do have a DPS Lumine. Um, maybe I'll make a video on her again sooner or later. We'll just have to see. Yeah, this is her setting stuff, max dude. She does have the battle pass weapon, but when I use her, she doesn't use that battle pass weapon. So as you can see, both of the battle pass weapons were ranked 2, so yeah, that adds up to the 4 battle pass in totals that I said I bought. And then we have our DPS Yuan Wu. He is not usually on this weapon. This is what he usually looks like when I run him as a DPS. Maybe I'll make a video on him too. Who knows, sooner or later. I usually just have these like random DPS characters, but it's usually for fun and I don't really make videos on them. Like I also have a DPS Baija. Her build's not on her right now. But I do have a DPS Baija. And then we have our DPS Tao Chi. Chi is usually for fun too, so maybe I'll make a video on her sooner or later too. I was actually thinking of making one on her. Danjin is used randomly when I want to do solo hologram clears, but y'all never see that from my YouTube because I don't do that for content. And then we have our DPS Yang Yang. So Yang Yang, I actually use her a lot for farming because she's actually pretty good for farming. And then we just have a regular Sanhua, and then this is the last skin. So that is all from characters, and I think that's gonna be all for the characters. I think we're just gonna go through, show you guys like my in-game content, show you guys like my world exploration and all the extra stuff. So let's go to that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys like my open world exploration like percentages and stuff, and then I'll show you guys my in-game content and all that extra stuff. So world exploration, here we go. So my world exploration is pretty decent. For 1.0, we have everything 100% except for that one little spot over there. And then for Black Shores, we have everything 100%. Then for the Rena Cedar arc, we have pretty decent good amount. So this is, as you can see, where you can see like my playtime like slowly started decreasing, at least when it comes to like clearing open world. We only have 3 places 100%ed. Yeah, I didn't really care that much to go through and do it. The game gives you plenty of enough pools, so you don't even have to do open world. So I was just getting everything I wanted just from that, and plus my gotcha luck was just insane. Um, that's gonna be that. So we go here for the end game. I haven't cleared the Whippering Waste yet, but let's go to it to see my previous Whippering Waste clear. Okay, so here is my Whippering Waste. So as you can see, we did S rank the last one. It didn't say, it says 2,000 points for the last one because I was doing the before you pull for you guys. But I'm pretty sure if I go here in yes, so this right here shows me like what I did last time. So this is my score last time was 6,000. Pretty calm, clear. It was nothing crazy. As you can see, I used pretty broken team on that first half, and the second half is like kind of whatever. The new one I will get done. It's probably gonna be like the same thing. So yeah. Okay, so now we have our Tower Adversity clears right here. So Tower Adversity is, as you can see, is fully done. I don't have my teams here anymore because I do a lot of TOA content, but you can see majority of the stuff usually gets slammed by literally whatever I run. As you can see, like this last floor, I literally run Shorekeeper for Lova, freaking Phoebe, and I just beat it for free. And then we have a whole bunch of extra stuff in here that I usually do. For the old stuff right here, for the little old thing, I don't really care enough to do these because it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I do have these complete. Now, I know this is one a lot of you guys probably wanted to see. So as you can see, I do own this skin. I don't have no Lunite subscription or anything. I don't really care enough to buy those anymore. Because like I said, I don't really spend money on this game unless it's for skins. So as you can see, all of this stuff is literally not even bought out at all. We do have every single skin in the game, like showed previously. The exchange shop, I don't have any of these left because I'm kind of homeless right now. So yeah, and then shops usually are getting cleared out stuff for like the small materials. I don't really care enough for those. And then we have this. So as you can see, yep, I don't never purchase the like $100 one. So as you can see, I usually just purchase this $15 or $30 one to buy skins, and that's really it. Then we have the battle pass here. As you can see, it's definitely complete. And as you can see, none of this is like the bottom one. I don't have the battle pass. Like I said, I don't buy the battle pass anymore. I don't think there's a need to at all. Events. So as you see, we're about 2 days away, I think, from the 3.0. So yeah, events usually get cleared out. I cleared everything here except for this. I don't really clear enough to do that. Maybe I'll get it, but maybe not. Who knows? All these other events, holograms usually get complete. As you can see, I don't even do these for the 20 act, right? Because I really just don't care enough to. The other events are usually just cleared out automatically. So yeah. And then we have old events. So yep, old events are usually cleared out also. Maybe not to the fullest because they don't really give you pulls at their certain point in the event, but I usually just go in, get the pulls, and then just I'm kind of done. Some of them are not fully completed, like this one. As you can see, I don't even know what the freak this event is. It's like Ciaccona's like side story or something. I didn't really care enough to do it. So as you can see, there's like more stuff I can do for more materials in the game, and I really just don't care enough to even do it. Yeah, this is one thing I really just didn't care to complete at all. It was a stupid, tedious event, so I really didn't even bother. And you have other stuff like this that I haven't completed, and this one is completed because this one's actually pretty fun. But yeah, actually, majority of my events are not done, and I can still claim some pulls from the rest of them. But I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I look forward to hopefully getting the account reviews, majority of you guys' accounts, to see what the Wutheringwaves community accounts look like on a daily basis. On like what y'all accounts usually look like. Are way bricked, or does it look weird like mine with a random like a whole bunch of support DPS, or do y'all just not even invest properly in your characters at all? Don't get any dupes or anything. I'm really curious. So join my Discord if you guys want me to do account reviews for you guys and all that type of stuff to come chat with me. I would love to chat with you guys. So that's gonna be it for today's content. If you like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.